What is the vice president going up against? Should she get impeached and we see a full-blown impeachment trial underway, Attorney Salvador?
If you would allow me to give the public a little bit of a better understanding of what the process is, if you would note, there is already an impeachment complaint that was filed last Monday. What? And there is a possibility of another impeachment complaint. Oh, no! The general question that would normally arise would be, would this be the limited time that they have in Congress, the House of Representatives, be enough to complete the process? If you would note, from the filing of the complaint, from the filing of the verified complaint, it will be scheduled or calendared in the House of Representatives. Thereafter, within 3 days, that's 10 days, within 3 days, it will be referred to the Committee on Justice. And the Committee on Justice, based on the Constitution, has 60 days, not more than 60 days. It could be for a shorter period if their proceedings are faster. And thereafter, there will be a vote. The one-third vote is necessary because, as clearly provided for by our Constitution, it's only the House of Representatives that could file that complaint. That's why even their complaint, the complaint of these private individuals from non-governmental organizations or what, should be endorsed by the member of the House of Representatives.
Okay.
So, yes.
So now that we have the process down, if it does get underway, if we see a full-blown impeachment trial underway here, Attorney Salvador, what is the vice president up against here? In real talk, given what you yourself had gone through. Go ahead.
Yes, let me tell you this, that this will not be an easy process for her. Because you have here, the very moment the vote is obtained at the House of Representatives, it means that a lot of representatives are supporting the complaint. Oh, no! And based on my experience in these types of cases, you're basically up against the government. And it is not easy to be up against government. Now, well, with all objectivity, you know that there will be a determination by the Committee of Justice and then voted upon by the House of Representatives. But again, it's a different ball game when the complaint or the articles of impeachment is actually filed with the Senate. And as you know, as was mentioned a while ago, you would need a 2/3 vote. And I've seen it in my experience that again, while it is a legal process with a procedure, it is likewise a political process.
Which brings me to the next question, Attorney Salvador. Given that, as you said, she will be going up against the government, it's not going to be easy for the vice president. It is a political process, and therefore the question, how fair will the trial be, given all those that you just mentioned, Attorney Salvador?
You know, it is always the hope of those involved in this process that justice will be served. And we make an effort to present evidence. Of course, the Senate President will make an effort to preside with all objectivity. But you know, at the end of the day, public opinion and public perception plays a very big role. And that is why in presenting this, if you would note, if this will happen, eventually if it will happen, then media will play a very important role on how the public's mind is actually how the public sees the process going. Because as you know, again, with all due respect, these are politicians also. Although they are trial judges at that point in time, of course, they are sensitive to what the public would say.